welcome back to my Astro Imaging Journey channel. Today, just wanted to say that thanks to a couple of my commenters, people who watched the channel, recommending an off-axis guider wasn't something I really wanted to get into when I first got into this. I knew that I was already going with the extreme focal length, and there's been problems using an off-axis guider at those extreme focal lengths with finding guide stars, and I knew that I would need to do some more research, and I really just wanted to get into the hobby and learn what I could before I took that leap and added that level of complexity. And I think I'm finally to a point where I'm ready to take the plunge and try my hand at an off-axis guider. So, to that end, what I'm going to do, I just ordered everything. I am going with the Stellarium off-axis guider. Since the scope and a lot of the accessories I have are Stellarium products, I figured why not stay with the same manufacturer. In addition, the prism right down here in the bottom here is larger than most from what I've seen. The Stellarium prism is 13 millimeters wide, and most of the other ones that I've seen were, around 8 on average, 8 millimeters. So we're getting 50% or so more surface area on the prism, and that would allow me to use a larger sensor for the imaging camera, or for the auto guiding camera. So that should help get some of those, get some more stars in the field for auto guiding. And one of the recommended setups that I've seen, and from one of the commenters as well as some of the forums out there, was to use the ZWO ASI 174 monochrome, and that is this right here. So with the 13 millimeter prism on the Stellarium, I'll be able to fully utilize, let me scroll down here to the specs, and there is our sensor dimension. So 11.3 by 7.1, we'll be able to use a fair amount of that prism. And if I had gone with another off-axis guider adapter, and it was, say, 8 millimeter by 8 millimeter, I clearly would be missing some of that sensor surface area. So I'm hoping this is the setup that will work for me. Other people have said it worked for them. So that's what I'm going with. And to give you a reference, in Stellarium, I already have the off-axis guider set up. In here for my camera, this red box here in the center is my current sensor size on my DSLR. And then this would be the ASI 174 sensor up here. And I have that, if we go up here, you'll see I have that at 11.3 and 7.1. And so that would be our sensor size. If I did 13 by 13, which would be the prism size, it would obviously be bigger than that, but that's not the usable space. And as you can see, if I was imaging M13 right now, I would definitely be able to get some stars pretty much anywhere in here. At least that's the hope. So we will see. Again, thanks to everybody that made the suggestions and the feedback and recommendations. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this will work for me. And like I said, I just ordered it, so hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I'll have it. I should have the adapter next week, and then I'm at the mercy of supply, apparently, for the camera. If we go back, as you can see here on high points, more on the way. So, it is what it is. It'll get here when it gets here. But in the meantime, I can at least have the adapter installed, and I can try to use my star shoot that I currently have on the guide scope. I'm not sure if I want to try to do that or not. I might. Who knows? We'll see. Just to play around to see if, in fact, I can get things to work. If not, then I'll wait for this camera. Hopefully more on the way means they're going to get a shipment today and I'll have it next week. I don't know. But I just wanted to get on here. I'm taking that plunge into off-axis guiding, and I really hope it's going to improve the data that I'm collecting. It is what it is up to this point. I've gotten some decent data, made some nice pictures, or at least in my opinion, nice pictures. And hopefully this will help me get even better images going forward. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Thanks for the recommendations. Thanks for the comments. And stick around for the outro. Clear skies.
Thanks for watching yet another episode from the Astroimaging Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video that I have posted prior to this one. Down in the lower right, we have what YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Below is a subscription link. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you so choose, ring that bell if you want to get notified of something new, and as always, thank you. Clear skies. Remember to